Adelaide's intercept mark been impressive. Had some matchups in recent weeks against Junior Rioli and Shea Bolton, and he drives this ball into the pocket. Tex Walker just slipped Alex Pearce. Should be bread and butter for a player of his talents. It is. Crows on the board early.
So he's had 12 kicks for the season, Walters, for 6 goals. That's kick number 13, and he's not kicking a goal, but he might have set one up. And Banfield marks on his chest. Bailey will go back and have a set shot. So the 25-year-old who was dropped after that loss to North Melbourne, he's back in for Frederick, who's out with an eye injury. Puts it on the left, and he puts it through. The quick reply from the visitors. Toss back in. Tex is in the ruck, out of position. Darcy's picked up by Aish. Great smother. Murphy was there. Aish goes again. It ricochets the way of Walker off a standing start, and Tex has got 2. He's off to a scorcher.
Gallant tried to leave it for him and then kicks it off the ground into space. It's a foot race. Fremantle have got the numbers. Good pressure though from Thilthorpe. Forced a turnover. Can Keys find a mark? It's Rankin. Well done, Adelaide.
Thilthorpe did it well, just sweated on him nicely.
8 goals, 6 for the season for Isaac Rankin, the hottest small forward in the game, and he gets his first.
And he gets up and he goes quickly. Big fly, Thilthorpe. He had the sit. Murphy might have just played for the free there. Rochelli's in there fighting hard. Sloan gets it off to McHenry. Out wide. Now a chance. Miller up on the banana, and it's a perfect banana. 3 in a row for the Adelaide Crows.
Now Clark, he sees Walters in a 1-on-4, so he just tries to buy himself a bit of time. He did it pretty well in the end. He gives Amos a chance, and then at the back, it fortuitously falls to Taberner.
And finally the forwards got forward. They were 4-3 outnumbered, but the long enough kick has set Matt Taberner up for a goal.
He's going to step out and go with the opposite. He's got it. They needed that one, the Dockers. And so does Matt Taberner.
Good handball to Sloan. Can link up here with Laird. Wants to get onto his right. Awkward looking kick for Thilthorpe. Had to get down low. Here's a chance for McHenry. Gives it off to Rochelli. He's got time for a fumble. A steady and a goal.
O'Brien couldn't take the mark, but was able to get boot the ball. It might work out. Gallant's in front. Terrific contested mark. First game for the season last year, wasn't able to hit the scoreboard. To give the Crows a handy lead at quarter time. Lockie Gallant with the finish. Just tightening the screws here, Adelaide. Can they get some reward for effort? Jones with the kick to a 1-on-1. Rankin and Walker.
That was brilliantly done. He saw the 1-on-1 and he said, OK, I'm going to back Isaac in.
That's what all the Dockers defenders are saying. So Jackson, Miss Wilson, Jackson, Sarong. Just an up and under. Saligo, well done. Strong hands in the contest. Schultz wants the free. Doubts on the mullet. But Matthew Nix says he's an absolute coach's dream, and you can see why.
Adelaide on the scoreboard, and they might be able to get one themselves.
A couple of great contests from Jones as well. Schultz, umpire says, yeah, that's a push in the back. Free kick to Lockie Schultz to get the first goal of this second half. Schultz puts it through, and the Dockers get one back against the flow. Gallant, Brandon Walker. High ball away. Camped at the drop was Miller. They were coming in both directions. Eyes on the footy. Spins around. Dawson, he's got a long left. From 51 out. Can the captain hit a monster goal? Happy birthday, Jordan Dawson. A 26 to remember.
It's now 38. They've got their work really cut out for them. The Dockers. Walters, tough afternoon. Amos Sarong pokes it over the top. They've got numbers. They can queue up here. It'll be Schultz. He'll stroll in and kick his second goal for the quarter. They've got...
Well, that's a good start, bouncing off the back line.
Nothing to lose. They've got to take the game on, the Dockers. Walters been quiet. Michael Laney's had his measure all game. Tries to kick it towards Schultz. Ball didn't sit for Hinge. Clever handball. Can Taberner get the first? That's what they needed. That's the fast start they're after. But again, Adelaide win that contest. Keys just overshot the kick to Tex. Rankin, he's dangerous, does the team thing, gives it to Walker, who snaps his third.
He got on his bike in front of Smith. A goal here would make things interesting. Jackson, he's got it. O'Brien this time, looking for a Shelley, flashing through O'Meara, over to Henry with the all-important snap. Can he put it through? Oh! A mid-air hack.
He loves it.
Clark had a little fumble and has to make sure he doesn't get pinged holding the ball, and Adelaide can turn it over. The hard-running Keys will get on his left boot, try to poke it into the path of Rankin. Good footy. This will make it really difficult for the Dockers from here. The traditional drop punt just faded across Tex. He's in the box seat. And then Saligo, he thinks he's got it. Smith's going to go in that direction. He worked Darcy under the footy. Tex has stayed down a few times today. And Tex around the body. He's got 4. And this is where they've been so dangerous to Crows on the counter-attack. Keys saw Phil Thorpe out the back. Couldn't get there, lets it bounce. And he's going to try and twist and turn and show that he's got a clean pair of heels, and on the left boot, Phil Thorpe with the icing on the cake.
You know, everybody's got a lift for this footy club because it's fast running out of chances.
The crowd want the Crows to just get at least one more point, notch up the ton, and they might with Rankin. Another disposal inside 50, another mark. Does he have a ping, or does he set it up? There's the answer. He has a ping. He lets it fly, and he'll let the crowd know this is now my pocket.
Gallant reaches up. Cox steadies.
Play on, play on.
Here we go. Rochelle with the snap. A murder of Crows in a murderous mood this afternoon. It's been a dirty afternoon for the Dockers. They'll have a few days to contemplate down at the beach at Glenelg before they line up at Norwood Oval. Henry with something last. A little too late. From 0-2 to 2-2. They've risen this Easter to get their season back on track. Bring on the Blues on Thursday night. Matthew Nicks finally gets one up against Justin Longmuir. He beats him today for the very first time.